Global Shim Sham, take 5. This one's for you, Frankie. It's Shim Sham time.
Now when I was a kid, about 3:30, my daddy said, son, come here to me. He says, things will come and things may go, but this is one thing you ought to know. Ain't what you do. It's the way how to do it. Ain't what you do. It's the way how to do it. Ain't what you do. It's the way how to do it. That's what gets results. Mama, ain't what you do. It's the time how to do it. Ain't what you do. It's the time how to do it. Ain't what you do. It's the time how to do it. That's what gets results. You can try hard. Don't need nothing. Don't need nothing. Take it easy. Please. Then you got to swing. Oh, it ain't what you do. It's the place how to do it. Ain't what you do. It's the time how to do it. Ain't what you do. It's the way how to do it. That's what gets me going.
Hi, and welcome to another edition of Lindy Style 101. May 26th is a special day for all of us because it is the birthday of legendary ambassador of Lindy Hop, Frankie Manning. Frankie Manning was one of the original dancers of the Lindy Hop back in the 1930s and 40s, most notably of the group Whitey's Lindy Hoppers, which formed in Harlem and New York City. Frankie brought us many of the moves that we know and love, including his crazy aerials like the pancake, the mess around, the shorty George, points, and of course the Shim Sham, which I danced for you earlier in this video. Overall, Frankie lived a very happy and active life, and he talks about his life experiences in this biography, which he co-authored with Cynthia Millman, called Frankie Manning, Ambassador of Lindy Hop. He starts this book by talking about his childhood. His mother once said that he could never be a dancer because he was too stiff, but history proved his mother wrong. He practiced in ballrooms like the Savoy and the Renaissance, and soon enough he became part of Whitey's Lindy Hoppers. And they danced in Hollywood films like Hell's a Poppin' and A Day at the Races, and they toured around Europe and even in Rio. He also talked about his time dancing with other dance groups, including the Congaroos. Frankie also served in World War II for the U.S. Army. During his time at the war, there was one anecdote which I found very inspiring, and it was about him breaking down racial barriers with a white soldier. I don't want to talk about that anecdote because that would pretty much just spoil your experience of reading this great book. Before he became active in the dance community in the late 80s to the 2000s, he worked for many decades for the U.S. Postal Service, and he was pretty much an unknown. Very few people at the time knew about his dance career. And it wasn't until Aaron Stevens and Stephen Mitchell called him up that his dance career went through a revival. Since then, he has toured around the world and has taught at dance camps like Harangue, and people, thousands of people, flock to see the man and seek his wisdom. I want to end this video by saying that, to me personally, I think his legacy that he left with us is that dance brings the world together, just like how back in the 30s and 40s, black and white communities came together, united in dance. And that dance is accessible to everyone regardless of age, religion, gender, political affiliation, physical ability, disabilities, etc. And I feel that some of us, especially some of us more experienced dancers, forget Frankie's legacy and take it for granted. So I urge every one of you dancers to remember and to carry on Frankie's legacy of dance as unity, and to carry it on to legions of new dancers. And I want to read you the last 2 paragraphs of his book. The last time I was in Harangue, while I was giving a talk with Don Hampton and Chaz, I told the audience they should have politicians from all of the different governments come and dig this wonderful scene to see how well everyone gets along on the dance floor. When Whitey first started getting Whitey's Lindy Hoppers together, I think he had the idea to spread the dance everywhere. He didn't have a way to really do that like we do now, but if he was alive today, I think he would be very, very happy. This is what he dreamed of, and I guess I got that from him. When I travel to all these different swing dance events, I'm finally seeing what I've wanted to see my whole life. People from all over the world with smiles on their faces getting together to dance. Frankie, you couldn't have said it better. Happy birthday. Till next time, and keep on swinging.